Welcome to the show. It's Monday, and we're here to just pep you up and get you through the week. That's what we do. He has a man cold.
You know what's a man cold?
A man cold.
When you're like, the world is over because I have a cold.
The world is over. Hey, you know what I did this weekend?
No.
I put my clock forward.
We all did.
But somebody told me on Friday that, it wasn't now. You have to wait till the 21st.
So when did you do it? You what?
Yeah, you said. I said, don't forget to spring forward. And you said, no, it's not yet.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No.
You said, it's the equinox and it's on the 21st. And I was like, what? So you were like, I don't know, wrong.
Why you ever listen to me?
I never do.
I put my clocks forward.
Yes. Do you feel like you've... this is a tough one for me because you lose an hour of sleep.
That's not what bothered me. What bothered me was waking up this morning and it was dark again.
Yes.
I was really starting to enjoy the fact that it was being light in the morning when we came to work.
Yeah, when you came.
Me.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's dark again. But it's going to be lighter in the evening. That's the whole idea. Longer days, daylight
savings time.
They don't do that where? Saskatchewan?
Yeah. And some parts of BC.
Some parts?
Yeah, just like two small little communities.
You drive there and it's an hour different?
My daughter worked in teaching in Chetwynd, British Columbia, and they never changed their...
Boy, that would be hard when you had appointments in the outside of your time zone.
Right?
Like...
in another
it takes an hour to drive there, but they're an hour behind us, so really I have to leave now. How would that work?
I know. It's weird. It's
weird.
A whole weird thing. Hey, J-Lo is engaged again. The size of the rock is like, seriously. I don't know. She's walking around like this because it's so huge.
Who has she been married already? Mark Anthony.
Twice.
And who was the other one?
I forget. Some unknown. She was married before. Who's she
marrying now?
She's marrying Alex Rodriguez. And
did they call him A-Rod?
Yes.
Baseball?
Yes.
Hey, I know something.
Very, very handsome guy. So Jose Canseco, another athlete, says the day after the engagement was announced, says that Alex Rodriguez is a dog and he's messing around on Jennifer with Jose Canseco's ex-wife. So there.
Really?
Yeah, little sour grapes there.
Do you think that's true? We don't know these people.
No.
It's just
Alex would never do that. He just wouldn't.
You call him Alex?
Yeah, of course I do.
Pardon me, I gurgled it. Hey, athletes, Serena Williams.
Yes.
Okay, so she took maternity leave?
Yes.
She says that women's tennis is really biased against that sort of thing.
I bet.
Because your ranking drops.
Yeah?
She went from
only because she's not playing.
Yeah.
So in a way, of course it's going to drop.
Yeah, but that's not fair. Just because you have a baby doesn't mean... She went from number 1 to number 5, 453.
You know what, though? That's a big jump. But if she was sick and had to take time off, her ranking would fall.
Well,
right?
Guess what?
What?
The Women's Tennis Association made a change. So now, after you come back from maternity, you can use your pre-maternity ranking for up to 3 years and 12 tournaments.
Oh, that's good.
I think so, too.
That's awesome.
Isn't that going to get some people mad, though? Because she could be gone for a year, and then if she was number 1, does she come back as number 1?
Because these people have all been working really hard for the year.
Don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. Because how can you have 2 number 1 rankings? You can't. I think I'll have to call her and ask.
Yeah. Call her on a good day. Because she's kind of cranky, I hear.
Serena?
Oh, yeah. As if I know.
You know, you make that.
I just do.
Don't believe anything Luann says unless she's doing the news. What?
There's apparently another R. Kelly video out there.
Look what's on my list. It's in. I'll tell you how old it is. It's VHS.
That's old, honey.
So, and the guy said, did you hear the story about the guy who found it?
He doesn't know where it came from. He was just going through some old tapes.
He thought it was a sports thing.
And put it in, and he hired that Allred.
Gloria Allred.
Lawyer. and he did his news conference with her at his side. And she said...
The guy that found it.
Yes. She said there could be more. So...
What do you mean?
Yeah, she said, she insinuated...
Like VHS tapes?
Yeah, there could be more evidence.
How do you end up with an R. Kelly porno tape from the 19-whatevers?
Right? With underage girls.
But they're saying that they're not even sure that it's him in these.
Oh, really?
They're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's his lawyers are saying there's no evidence that it's him. It could be. They're saying it could be R. Kelly.
Well, what else are they going to say? Yeah, he's a pig, and he's, that's him. They're his lawyers.
So now he's admitting about the $160,000 in a back child support that he owed?
Yes.
Now, because he's saying, it's not my fault I owed that money. I owed that money because my wife is mean to me.
Yes,
my ex-wife
she ruined my reputation.
Yeah, and so I was punishing her.
He said that?
Yeah, he was punishing...
You're not punishing her, you're punishing your children.
I knew that would work.
For goodness sake. Why do men think that child support is for the ex? It's not for the ex, you're feeding your kids. Dang.
I set you up.
Yes, you did.
Hey.
Ho.
I performed at that Word Again Gala on Friday night.
How was that? I was thinking of you.
Can I tell you how much fun that was?
Really?
Okay, so...
How was the dress? The wedding dress? Did you look stupendous?
It was a little verklempt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kind of know it. It's like, I felt very special.
They're awesome. Wedding dresses are beautiful. They're just so gorgeous, right?
You should have seen the people who wore them again. A lot of people wore them again. One of them from the 1970s, early 1970s.
Wow. See, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
It was fun.
To see the different styles and...
Yeah, some of them were amazing, and some of them were like, that gown must cost... You look at a couple of gowns going, that was probably about $5,000, $7,000,
Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Did you know I used to work at a bridal store in Toronto?
No.
Alan Cherry Bridal. It was famous.
Was it?
It was on Yonge Street. And I was like a shipper-receiver, and then I got into purchasing. Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
I worked for Rosalind Cherry in a bridal shop, and some of those wedding gowns...
They're crazy.
$10,000, $17,000.
Imagine that. To wear for one
Luann,
day.
fur coats for $40,000.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Yeah.
Did you go and just lay and have a nap on one of those? Right?
Anyway.
So, lots of people?
The Word Again Gala. Yes, really well attended, guys and girls.
Yeah.
And this one lady, she wore the suit that her father walked her down the island. She couldn't fit in her wedding dress anymore.
Oh my God, how brilliant is that?
And she looked great in this suit.
Isn't that an awesome idea?
This is the suit my father wore, and he's still alive and everything. He's 81 years old, but this is the suit he wore when he walked me down the aisle.
Brilliant. Good for her. That's
there were
so
prizes
awesome.
for best dress.
Did you see any powder blue suits? Remember those tuxedos back in the day?
I had a powder blue suit.
I'm so not surprised.
with the blue velvet bow tie.
Yeah.
Prom king and queen, and they were in like their
actual.
And they're married now, and they went to the prom together and everything.
Stop it!
Yeah, so great. You get these great
Oh my
stories.
gosh!
And this is a fundraiser for SUNY area hospitals, mental health and addictions programs.
That's so amazing.
It's a great door prize.
What a great
we had a
idea.
really fun night. So I ended up, I wore a prom dress. The prom dress.
Now, did you get to pick? Or
no, I actually put some outfits. The wedding gown was the only one that was provided for me.
Okay.
The others were stuff that I pulled out of my own collection. So the prom dress was pretty outrageous, but I said, this was the dress that I wanted to wear to the prom at St. Mary's College, but the priests wouldn't let me.
Go figure.
Oh no! I think maybe I could find a photo to put.
I would love to see that.
Okay.
I'd like to see all the different.
But it was a really good time, and congratulations to the people.
That is so good. What a great idea.
I think they'll do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What an awesome way to get through some of the
dancing
winter.
afterwards. I'll tell you, it was International Women's Day.
Yes.
And in the audience was majority women. But boy, oh boy, when the show ended, the whole evening, 5-course meal.
Oh, yum.
I know, and door prizes and all that, silent auction and everything. Anyway, then there was a DJ after. Can I just tell you, just like at a wedding, all the shoes came off, and the women hit the dance floor. Yeah, they were there
Awesome.
for a good time.
That sounds. I'm sorry, I missed it.
No, well, maybe you'll come next year.
Yes.
You're one of the 7 wedding gowns that you've had in your lifetime.
Well, you know what? I wonder, like, do you have to do the changes if you've had several marriages?
Do the changes?
Like, wear number 1 and then wear number 2?
That'd be cool.
Could
And
you
my
imagine?
question, so one of the girls was like, that's a beautiful wedding gown. She said, thank you. I said, when was the wedding? She said, well, I'm divorced now. So then the whole conversation goes to, what about the ring? What do you do with the ring?
Yes, the ring. Give the ring
some
back.
kept, some gave.
Oh, yeah, you know what?
I
You
would
gave
keep
it to me. Yeah, it's mine now.
Oh, no, buried on my body.
Oh, yeah. I'm going down with this.
Anything I get from Keith is being buried on me. If his next boyfriend wants it, let him dig for it. Now, I've got to say that this weather is making Lent very difficult for me.
Why?
I gave up snow for Lent.
It's not working for you.
Not working.
No.
We have a great show today.
Awesome.
Our friend Galen Coleman is back from Amore for your pleasure. It's always
Perfect.
great to have Galen on the show. And Mark Beaudet is here to talk about Algoma Repertory Theatre, Sault Ste. Marie's newest theatre company. All that plus the news on Mornings with Luann and Tim. Joining me right now in the studio is Mark Beaudet. Good morning, Mark.
Morning, Tim.
So, Algoma Repertory Theatre, there it is.
Yep.
Why are we having another theatre company in Sault Ste. Marie, Mark?
My wife and I, Sandra Forcell.
Sandra Forcell, yes.
We met doing dinner theatre for Richard Howard at Pole Chain back in '97. We moved back to the Sioux in 2011, and Richard's outfit had shut down. Michael Hennessy did some dinner theatre, and a couple of years ago he wrapped that up. Mm-hmm. And we felt there's some great theatre companies in the Sioux. Musical Comedy Guild, Sioux Theatre Workshop, For Your Eyes
Project.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Joe Lozon's company. And we just felt that there was a lack of dinner theatre now, and we thought we could start something up to kind of fill that void.
When Richard ran Pole Chain and when Michael ran Family Life Theatre, there were no shortage of audiences.
No,
those shows sold out like crazy.
They certainly did, and sometimes they had to add shows. I know Richard did 6-7 shows a year. Out of Purple Lantern. Yeah, you got it.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
So many people came through those ranks that are working professionally now when you think about it. The Daughters.
Will Gartshore, Mark Chinook.
Stephen McCarthy.
Yeah, Steve McCarthy was there.
Yeah. You.
Myself, Sandra.
Sandra, right?
Yeah.
I never appeared in a Pole Chain show. He never wanted to cast me. Anyway, so Algoma Repertory Theatre, the purpose is, one of the reasons is to replace the dinner theatre because it's a niche for sure.
Correct.
Where's the dinner coming from?
We've teamed up with Grand Gardens.
You can't go wrong.
No, you can't. And
with Ken and Lee.
We're using their downtown location.
Dennis Street.
Yes, the old Union Hall. Mm-hmm. Really.
That's Grand Gardens downtown. Right?
Yes, really great venue. Very high ceilings, which is really suitable for theater.
And it's intimate.
Yes.
So you're looking at an audience of maybe, how many do you think you're going to sit in there? 100? Under 100?
No, you know what? We're going to look to cap out around 200.
You can get that many in there,
we can get that many in there. Yeah.
Okay, and so, technically speaking, how do you turn a room like the Grand Gardens Ballroom downtown into a theater? What's it going to take?
Well, we're going to have our own portable stage.
Yeah.
And I mean, theater, a lot has to do with lighting, sound, making the whole experience very visceral.
And how is this different from other theater companies in the city, Algoma Repertory Theatre?
Well, this company was formed with 26 local theater enthusiasts.
Yeah.
We got together. I've really been thinking the last couple of years about doing
I
something.
was going to say that you must have been thinking about this for a while. Because
Yeah, it was in the back burner, you know, and really last November I really started to chew the idea, and you know, got all my ideas down. And initially I went to my 3 cats,
Okay,
but
then.
they didn't have any money.
Damn those cats!
So, you know, I approached 26 people via email, sent out my idea, and said, you know, if you're interested, there's a meeting coming up. And I really expected maybe 10 people to be interested. Of the 26 people, I reached out to all but 1 were interested in the meeting.
Right.
The only person that didn't, just she had too much of a commitment on her plate already. So we got 26 of us together in a room, and I pitched my idea. I had our whole first season mapped out, and I handed out scrap pieces of paper. I said, if you're interested, say yes. If not, say no. You know, no harm done.
And you got 25 yeses?
25 yeses.
So that was the initial investment.
Yep.
What do you require that investment for? What kind of overhead do you have as a new repertory theater company?
Well, we needed seed money for, you know, I mean, we did incorporate, so there's there's legal fees, insurance fees. Mostly, though, the seed money is used for the production of the first show.
Right.
And then, you know, we're hoping to make it sustainable on its own going forward.
Right. So now you said you got a season planned out already. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay. So our first show is coming up just under a month. Love Letters. It's a great two-handed piece by A.R. Gurney.
A.R. Gurney.
Yeah.
Now, he was a favorite of Richard Howard's, wasn't he?
Yeah, and Richard did do this show
did he?
several times, usually as a one-off or a fundraiser.
It's a very intimate piece.
It is.
2 people only.
It is 2 people only, and they are reading letters that they sent to each other over their lifetime, starting as 6-year-olds at summer camp.
No kidding.
All the way up to the, you know, nearing the end of their lives. And what I really like about it is, you know, in this day and age of technology, nobody writes letters anymore. So it's very nostalgic to go back into that medium and explore it.
Are there time frames attached to that? You say it was a long time, but are there specific eras, generations that an audience would relate to when they hear the stories? Like, oh, that was the 19 whatevers.
Yeah, they I believe they were 6 in the mid 30s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like my parents' age then, right? So,
yeah.
Cool.
So, you know, you go through wartime and you know, that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah. So that's, when is that, Mark?
That is April 3rd through the 6th.
Oh, okay.
So coming up in a couple weeks.
And it's you and
Sandra, my wife.
Are you guys directing yourselves?
You know what? We do have a third eye kind of watching things, but the nature of the piece doesn't involve a lot of directing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's I'm gonna have you back on the show. Before getting closer to the date.
Yeah.
Can I have you and Sandra both on?
Absolutely.
That'd be fun. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you and Sandra now, you met here in the Sioux.
We did.
Did you meet through theater?
Yes, we did Glass Menagerie.
Sandra's mother, Bonnie, was very involved in community theater.
Very much so.
So you met Glass Menagerie.
Yeah.
Did you play the suitor?
I was a gentleman caller.
You were the gentleman caller, and was she the girl?
Yeah.
Whoa! What a way to meet.
Yeah. The first time I leaned in to kiss her, I laughed. So.
But the romance is still alive.
You got it.
Listen, you guys went on, so professional careers in Toronto, and you also ran a great, was it the Red Lion?
The Red Lion Pub
on
in
Jarvis
downtown
Street?
Toronto. Yeah, 10 years in that business, which was, you know, wonderful when you're younger, but...
I was there. I came to visit you a few
certainly
times.
Did, yeah.
Right
yeah,
on.
For sure.
So cool when you can come back to the city at Sault Ste. Marie. Did you ever think you'd end up at Sault Ste. Marie doing theater again for a living, really?
No, I certainly didn't picture being back here, and one of the things I love about being back here is being able to do theater for fun again,
right,
and not have to rely on putting food on the table.
Exactly. So Love Letters opens in April, and then what's the next installment?
The next show will be early June 5, 6, 7, 8. We're doing Death and the Maiden.
I think I might know somebody in that cast.
Yes.
I'm going to be in the show with
Yes, you are in the show. We're very excited to have you. A little different role for you.
Very different
to be
for
playing.
me.
Yeah,
very cool. Then in the fall, you've got...
We're doing Evil Dead, the musical.
I'm not familiar with this, but I'm looking forward to it.
So it was debuted at Second City in Chicago.
Come on.
Yeah, and then
it's funny. eh?
Oh, it is very funny. It was done in Toronto at Second City, and a good friend of Sandra and I's, Nargang, was in that.
No kidding.
And we saw that a couple times. And
Who's taking the helm of that one?
that will be Alora Nelson and myself.
Alora Nelson's going to take that on.
Alora's going to take the lead, and I'm just going to kind of...
As a director, and you're going to be like...
Kind of co-direct.
So this is another cool thing about this company. It's going to give people a chance to cut their teeth on some stuff that they might not actually normally try.
Yeah.
When you get involved with shows like the Comedy Guild, sometimes those are big budget shows, so it's nice to have something a little smaller for someone to start off with.
Right.
And then Christmas time?
That's my crown jewel. We're doing It's a Wonderful Life, the radio play.
I love it.
A wonderful piece.
On stage, all the sound, special effects
so
and stuff.
we looked at, we want to do something Christmassy, and I mean everybody knows that movie. It's a classic, and basically the audience will get the feel that they're watching radio players create the movie in real time.
It's going to be a blast. So, do you have a website yet?
Yeah, we do. It's ART.SSM.com.
ART and SSM, Art and Sault Ste. Marie. ART at Algoma Repertory Theatre. Mark Beaudette,
Tim,
thank you very much. We'll have you back on the show in April to talk about love letters with you and Sandra. But in the meantime, if you want to find out more about Algoma Repertory Theatre, art in SaultSteMarie.com. And we'll be back with Luann right after this. So sick of those pictures of snow.
Good morning. How are you? Hope you're having an awesome morning.
I'm sorry to be a downer.
Debbie Downer.
Hey, I'm not the only one who's a little depressed. You told me Justin Bieber's having a hard time.
Apparently he's asking for prayers. He posted a photo on Instagram of him and his manager, Scooter Braun.
Okay.
And Kanye West's praying together. His wife, Haley Baldwin, has been very concerned about him and sleeping a lot and
depression.
Yeah, very depressed. So he's getting some help, but he would like some prayers.
You know, it just goes to show you, Justin Bieber. First of all, he's one of the best looking guys around.
Right. Yeah.
He's really so handsome, rich as all get out. Beautiful wife.
Yep. Talented.
And yet
he's depressed.
He's depressed.
Yeah.
So what does
it can hit everybody, right?
I know.
Yeah.
And you know, it's because I remember it's that question. Why can't I be happy?
Well, you know what? And the
crazy?
thing is, it reinforces in my mind how it's such a chemical thing, because you can have everything that you want that you could possibly and then you don't understand why you're down, and that just adds to it, because you're saying to yourself, well, geez, I got to smarten up. I've got everything I've ever wanted. My kids are healthy.
I got more than I could ever want.
Right? But still, it's got nothing to do. It's got nothing to do.
No, I don't even know if it's I don't know why he's depressed. Well, Justin, I hope he feels better.
I do too, yeah.
So that prayers thing, was this, am I right, was it in Australia, a church in Australia that he went to or something like that? Is that where he met Haley? Why do I feel like they went to it was like some sort of a church? I don't know why Australia's in my mind.
They go to the same church.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't think it's in Australia.
I thought it was maybe based. Maybe it's based in Australia, this church.
Maybe.
I forget. For some reason, Australia's in my head about the church. But faith is...
We had to change the time last weekend, eh? You know that, eh?
What are you talking about?
Because you don't know what you're talking about?
I don't know. But no, see, faith is important too. That's a big thing for people who suffer from mental health issues.
Yes.
Oftentimes, having faith, having just a belief in something helps a lot too.
Yeah, to help them understand that there's someone sort of
in
overseeing.
Perspective, and you know, for me, I always say, for me, my church is like the universe.
The universe.
If I have a hard time, there's some places that I go where I just sit and I look, whether it's near the water or whatever. Usually it's outdoors. I've got a couple places that are really special to me, and I'll just go and I'll look and I'll think, in the grand scheme of things,
right,
in the whole wide universe.
Yeah.
I'm a speck. So let's get this in perspective and how important is this really? And let's start and counting your blessings and all that
that makes me sad though.
What does?
If I'm down and I think about the universe and how big it is, I'm just a speck. It's like a grain of sand on a beach. I'm like, well, so I'm useless then. There's a bazillion of me out there.
Well, if there's a bazillion of you, then maybe I could find another one.
You're bad.
Like grains of sand through the hourglass. Yeah. So go the hosts from ONNtv. Listen, we gotta go. You got the news coming up.
We gotta go?
Okay. Well, because you have to get serious and do the news.
All right, I'm gonna get serious, and I'm gonna do the news, and that's gonna come up right after this. Stick around. I don't know if you caught the show last night, Aretha Franklin, the Grammy Association.
No, I was in rehearsal.
Oh my gosh, it was phenomenal.
Really? Was there a tribute from the Grammys?
Yes.
Who was on?
Oh my word.
Break my heart, aren't you?
Jennifer Hudson was on.
I love her.
Celine Dion did a song that freaked me out. People were like just gobsmacked.
What was the song?
One lady was crying.
What was the song I missed?
I forget what it's called. I know.
Why are you bringing me these stories and you don't have the details? I'm going to have to go look it up.
Go do that.
Do you think they'll have a recording of
Why don't you go do that now?
Hey, look, they're singing.
Yeah.
Oh, look, she looks good. She doesn't look skinny and old.
No, she doesn't, and because she
I got so
can't.
concerned for her for a while there.
Yeah, there was a minute. And then right after her, John Legend
I love him
sang
too.
"Bridge Over Troubled Water." Oh my word!
Oh my, I gotta see this show. Did anybody save it? Does anybody have it? PVR?
You know what?
I gotta check. What?
It was so well done.
I thought about it yesterday. I thought, because I was gone from the house from 10:30 in the morning till 10:30 at night. Never went home. And I thought in the morning, I should look and see what's on PVR in case I want to save anything. American Idol I got.
Did you?
But I didn't check. I forgot about the Aretha thing.
Oh, she was just phenomenal. Just awesome.
I miss Aretha.
Yeah. She misses you too.
Hey.
Oh.
There's a boat in the harbor.
Is that a song you wrote?
Dear Liza. No. There's the Norgoma. It's not good, folks.
What's going on with the Norgoma?
Because you know what? The city basically has said, thank you to all the young people who've come out to join the board and try to make a go of this ship. We really admire your efforts, but they said what you're doing is you're doing these open mic nights and these great things like free food, like free food market kind of thing, and all these exchanges, and they said those could be being put on anywhere. Like, we don't need the Norgoma for you to be putting those events on. What you're doing is you're putting events on the boat to try to give the boat a purpose, and it's just not enough. And the city has said, bye, it's done.
Ooh.
The Norgoma's going.
They finally made the decision.
And where are they going to put it? They still haven't said that, but the city says that they are going to...
They're moving it out.
And the bill will go to the St. Mary's River Historical Society, who doesn't have any money. So I don't know how the city figures they're going to get blood from a stone.
How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I'm so torn about the whole Norgoma thing.
See, I'm not attached to that rusty old bucket of bones and bolts and... Like, seriously.
I'm trying to be sitting on the fence.
It is. I'm sorry. It's ugly. It's a big, ugly boat.
I don't think ugly is fair.
I
think beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Well, yeah, right. I'm beholden. That's ugly.
And it's like it's a museum ship. If you don't like museum ships, then I understand why you don't like it.
I did the Norgoma tour. It took about 2.5 seconds. Okay, you go up some really steep stairs, and then you get to walk around outside, and that's cool. And then you come back down the steep stairs, and everything's metal, and it's painted gray, and then you leave. Yeah, thanks for that.
Oh my God, that hurt my sinuses. I'm laughing so hard.
It's true, though.
Okay, this is...
You know what?
No.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I think those people actually, the young people who've been trying,
Yeah.
I think that they're awesome ideas.
Okay.
And I think that it's brilliant. It's a shame that it has to go.
It has to be set free.
But it has to be set free. Can we not just, instead of having to be concerned about moving it, can't we just untie it? Just let it drift, you know? Get right into the tail race there. Just boom, boom, boom. It's old. Maybe it'll just fall apart.
What?
Right?
You know what?
Doesn't have to cost a lot of money.
You just wait until people say that about you. She's old. Maybe she'll
just let her go down the river.
Just put her in and let the tail races take care of her. I don't think that's very nice. Anyway. I feel
apologies,
badly.
and I'm kind of halfway joking, and I feel badly for the people who were trying really hard to keep
That's
the
a
North
really
game
half-assed
going.
apology. I'm halfway joking. Your ship only kind of sucks.
It's only kind of old
Anyway,
and useless.
It's all
and
painted
gray.
gray, and then you leave.
Yeah, or just untie it. You and I could do that after the show. We'll just go untie it. It'll just.
You're killing me.
We could just push it. Right?
Okay, listen.
We could
got
just push it out nice.
You gotta go to break.
Might get caught up in the silt because there's probably holes in there by now. 'Cause
We'll be
it's
back
so
with
close.
Galen Coleman from
Rusted
Amore.
out, you know. Just broken. The thing's broken.
Okay. We'll be right back. What a fun show this is.
Uh-huh.
I got Luann killing me over here with
Oh, that was
laughter.
hilarious.
Mark Bodette talking about theater, and you and me
So
talking
exciting.
about
Yay.
Amore for your pleasure.
Hello.
Galen Coleman, one of my favorite guests to have on the
Aw,
show.
thank you.
The store is doing well.
It is. Yes.
Amore for your pleasure. For those of you who don't know, will you tell them all about where did you come up with the idea? Where was the need? Tell me about. Let's go back to the beginning.
The beginning of time.
Remember? Wait, at the beginning, you guys were in the building that is no more.
That is no more. I know.
You started off in
We did in the studio.
The
We
studio
did.
10. Was it in the back or in the front corner? Where was the store?
It was, I guess, technically the back corner.
Okay.
Right off of, well, now it's Carmen's Way, but yeah, in that area.
Okay.
It used to be called Kinky Fashions.
Kinky Fashion.
Kinky Finkies.
How did you end up with this
Well,
project? Was it your mom's
it was
idea?
my mom. Technically, what happened is my ex worked at the studio, and the owner of the studio wanted nothing to do with the retail side. So he came to my ex. He said, "I have a business proposal for you." So he came to me, and I went, "All right, well, at our age group, kind of hard to come up with that kind of money." And I said, "I have an idea."
An investor.
Right, because my mom and dad had just moved here.
From Winnipeg?
Well, technically from China.
Oh.
They had lived in China for 6.5 years.
I don't think I knew that.
I don't know.
Really, eh?
Yeah, 6.5 years they taught over there.
Wow.
And they moved here because, well, I had another kid. Anyways.
Yeah.
So that was pre-Amore. So we went to my mom and I said, "I have a business proposal for you." I said, she's run her own businesses before. Not quite like this, but that's
Yeah.
She walked into that store and I saw the look and I went, "Okay, Mom, do your magic. You're really good at envisioning what things can become." I said, "Close your eyes, work your magic." And she goes, "What do you see?" I said, "I see a need for people to take care of themselves. I see a need for couples needing needing a healthy place to shop." And I said, "And I see the need for plus size lingerie. There's nowhere in this city to get anything if you're above a size, let's be honest, 6. So she looked around and she went, "Well, first of all, the name's got to go." We were going to go the French route, and I said, "We're in an Italian city, so you got to go the Italian route." And that's where Amore came
Amore.
up. Amore, and for your pleasure.
It is for your pleasure.
And are you ready for this? It'll be 8 years this summer already that we've been in business.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That's
so
big.
Bex comes in and says, your mother says, "Okay, I believe in you, kiddo."
Yep.
And did she have much say in the running of the store, or was she?
Oh, very much so. At the beginning, it was hers.
It really was, eh?
Yeah, she ran it. I worked for her. Oh, I gotta tell you, like, we did inventory in that store together, and there are certain things that I had to talk about with my mom that I'm going, wow. And there was things she'd say, oh yeah, this. I'm going, oh, why do you know about that? I mean, ew. I mean, yay, but oh my God, Dad's like 70, 80. Wow, this has gone really okay. I'm gonna go home now and drink and cry in the corner.
Because you were finding out about the fact that your parents had a really healthy, intimate
exactly.
life together.
And I love it, considering the age gap between my parents, right?
And can I tell you that I guess maybe that approach, your mother's approach to just like, you know what, we're all human, we all have needs and romance and keep it alive and communicate. Your mother's a counselor.
Yes.
She does couples counseling, she does leadership stuff, right, with businesses and everything. So she's great with communication. I mean, that's where she excels.
Yes, it really is.
And this is what a healthy sex life is about. It's about great communication.
It is.
Right?
Yes. And it also, I think it helped a lot of people too to walk in and see a bit of an older lady there, and that made you realize too, oh,
and you guys have put the work in. Like when people come into your store, you know your product lines. That's what's always impressed me too, Galen, is when I've seen you with customers, I've seen you in action at the fashion shows. Like you have one coming up.
Yes, we do.
One of my favorite things is to come and hang out for these fashion shows because you have great models. It's a fun atmosphere. A little bit of what do you
Well, we're doing St. Patty's this year.
Oh,
right?
Oh, because
yes.
it's on. When is
it's on Friday. So this is our reschedule from the horrible storm we had that had to shut down our Valentine's Day one. So this is our reschedule. Kiss Me, I'm in lingerie. We're taking the Irish.
Kiss Me, I'm Irish. Kiss Me, I'm in lingerie.
Right? Shopping at Amore is the pot of gold that you're into your rainbow. The 15th. So this coming Friday.
When's the show with Bobby?
The 16th.
Oh, that's the Saturday.
Yes.
Because I'm in that show. I need to know this.
Yes.
Okay, so the 15th is the fashion show, Friday night. Okay, cool.
It is. And instead of our usual mimosas, we're going to do green beer.
Green beer.
Yes. And of course, there's going to be all sorts of other.
You always have treats and desserts, and usually chocolate-covered strawberries and stuff like that. Okay. And also, like what I was saying was about the product line. Yes. Because you buy this stuff, you are, like, you're hands-on.
Yes.
You know what you're getting. You do your research.
Sorry. Hands-on. Batteries on.
Batteries on. Yeah. But you really know the product stuff.
Thank you.
And it's fun. You don't feel like you're going in because it isn't a dirty thing or a
no, it's not,
or a kinky thing. No. I'm glad you changed the name.
Thank you. It did. It just was about being comfortable in your own skin and being comfortable in your relationship and just being comfortable with life. So,
did I ever tell you the story about what Jane Fonda said when they asked her about how good she looks?
Yes.
Somebody asked Jane Fonda. She's 80, whatever she is now, and she's amazing.
Yes.
And what's the secret? She said 30% living a healthy lifestyle, working out because she was fitness. 30% good genes.
Yep.
And 30% a great sex life.
Right.
And 10% an amazing plastic surgeon. But still, she upgraded her sex life to looking and feeling great.
Yeah. Well, do I look like I'm 52? No, I'm kidding. I'm only 42, but seriously.
Do I look like I'm 76? No. Because I'm not. But so wait a second. The fashion show. Oh, the other thing we're going to talk about is the show.
Yes.
You are a sponsor for Irish Bling.
Yes.
Amore for Your Pleasure is one of the sponsors for the show, which is at the Canadian Downstairs, Saturday the 16th.
Yes.
Fashion show Friday the 15th at Amore. Which location?
Cora Road. Yeah, the West End.
Cora and
Douglas.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
That's Friday. Saturday, we're all going to be downstairs at the Canadian.
Yes.
Our friend Bobby Hughes, great guy, great performer, created this character, and her name is Gia Diamond. Bobby has relocated. He still has roots here, family here, but he's giving up the character. He's going to retire Gia and put drag to bed for a little while. He wants to focus on some other aspects of his career and his life. So we're having a big retirement party at the downstairs of the Canadian. He's bringing a couple of his great friends, female impersonators, up from the States. A drag king is going to be there as well. I'm going to be there.
Don't discount yourself either.
And so we're giving away 2 tickets.
Yes, we are. So listen up.
So here is the trivia. There's a trivia question. What is the name of the actor who created the character of Gia Diamond? His name, Bobby Hughes. So all you have to do is sue online contests, find the Irish Bling contest, because that's the name of the show.
Yes, it is.
And then enter with the name Bobby Hughes. Just answer Bobby Hughes. That's the name of the actor who plays Gia Diamond, and you can win 2 tickets to the show at the Canadian. I don't even know what time the doors open.
8 o'clock.
Doors open at 8, and the show happens after that.
Tickets are $25, and they're selling fast.
I heard there's maybe 14 dozen left. So.
Yeah, it's not a gimmick. They are going fast.
So Amore for Your Pleasure has tickets.
Both locations, East and West.
Okay.
Yep.
And the fashion show on Friday.
Exactly.
And we're going to have you back on the show very soon.
Thank you.
Galen Coleman, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have to say goodbye with Luann after this. We're looking at the picture saying, I hope that's ice and not garbage floating in the river.
I hope it's not a plastic bag. Plastic is bad.
Hey, are we going to be banning plastic straws in Sault Ste. Marie?
Well, I don't know.
I heard we might be.
The Ontario government. Yeah, the Ontario government is working on that.
We should do that.
Yeah, there's way too much of it. We don't need it. Yeah, absolutely.
Let's be good to the environment and be good to each other. And we'll see you on tomorrow's show on Mornings with Luann and Tim. Thanks for watching today.
Have an awesome day.